Storm Collectibles might have actually learned a lesson. Over the years, they have built up a bad reputation of starting these amazing lines based off your favorite video games, anime, manga properties. They get great likenesses, amazing articulation, a slew of accessories, but then they don't finish. It's like they get started and then they get distracted by a new shiny license, and then we're left hanging. So no more Mortal Kombat figures. Gotcha Man slash Battle of the Planets. Who knows if we'll see any more figures? But with Storm Arena, they're focusing on knocking out game rosters, and I'm all about it. So today we got 5 more characters teased and revealed for Street Fighter Alpha 3, taking that roster up to 11. That's still not halfway done, but we're getting there. We're making some real progress. And I'm excited about what the future holds for what could be one of my favorite figure lines going into 2026. Let's talk about those reveals right now. What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles, welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. And it's September now. I got this guy. I opened him up just a few days ago to do some photos, to do the full on reveal. Bam, let's get a little bit better close up. But this Storm Arena's Ken is amazing. It's September. I don't know if there are going to be enough figures that'll come by to knock him out of my top 10 list of figures for 2025. Big Bad Toy Store just hit me up and said, "Hey, that Ryu you pre-ordered the same day as Ken, he's about to ship." And I'm excited to get those two paired off against each other. No hate to my Jada Toys line, but I'm all in for the Storm Arena Street Fighter Alpha 3 lineup. They're killing it. Cannot wait. Let's take a look real fast at what we already know and then the figures they revealed today. So we've seen or pre-ordered Sagat, Dan, no wacky goofy face though, Nash slash Charlie. Chun-Li's the only one we don't have a pre-order up for, but today Storm Collectibles tweeted out this image with Akuma and Balrog. And I was like, oh, this is really exciting. This thing is taking off. It's rolling. And then we got some silhouette images. We've got Cammy, clearly. You can see her hair, the beret. Then you've got Zangief complete with his blood spurt and Armika. That's wild. I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't have another character shown, like a 6-figure, just so we can keep 6 figures in rotation. But I'm not going to complain because really, when it comes to this line with Storm Collectibles, 11 figures might have taken them 10 years to get knocked out. And, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not making that up. I've been collecting a slew of their lines because I really dig them. Here's what they've done basically so far with the Street Fighter or Ultra Street Fighter 2 lineup. And I'm going to show you the other ones. This is not totally all of them, but here's 6. Here's Balrog, there's Guile, Sagat, Ryu and Ken, and that amazing Zangief. And here's what else they've done just for Ultra Street Fighter 2. There's Blanca. I already mentioned Balrog. There's Fei Long and T-Hawk up for pre-order. Blanca and Fei Long are available right this moment. Now there's some other figures you could budge along in there like Chun-Li. I forgot about this guy and Bison, who is also up for pre-order. Now Chun-Li can work in this. It's not like, oh man, she's so focused on that Street Fighter 5 look. Same thing for E Honda, but I mean, they haven't even done this many figures for Ultra Street Fighter 2, which is wild. But they're rolling right now with the Street Fighter Alpha line, and I'm really excited about it. I didn't get a chance to do the full reaction video because they got to them so fast, but let's recap those that are still up for pre-order right now. Gonna pay a little bit more, but Sagat is here. He looks incredible. And just seeing some of these pictures with him next to Ryu and Ken, he's going to tower over them. He can hit all these poses. And after fiddling around and posing Ken, I am so excited to get a larger scale figure like Sagat just to see him do these moves. I know this is not some, hey, we're going to do a little Photoshopping and give you that illusion that he can do it. No, he can actually do this if Ken is any indication. And I am really, really, really looking forward to having Dan so I can also do that. I feel like you might be able to get that pose with Sagat without the stand, but we'll see. So they're not pulling any punches in terms of what's visible, what is not possible, but I think we could probably get that. And we could for sure get a tiger shot and standing and kneeled and hyper. I mean, this is going to be so much fun to have this guy into the line. And I'm sure I can use this part here to give Ken more of a flaming dragon punch. I'm excited about that. Anyway, there is Sagat, and here's what I was looking for way earlier. This shot comparing him to Ryu, that's going to be amazing. Then we've also got Dan, and you can see what I said about him missing his goofy face because we don't really have that. We got the open mouth kind of yelling, oh, yeah, dude. But we don't have the crying face. And he's just kind of missing that. You see, he's got a fireball, which is kind of interesting because we don't get that with Ken, but he's going to look really fun to have in here. And I'm going to hope that I can have Sagat grabbing Dan's head while Ryu comes through. So that'll be pretty fun to do as well. But I mean, just getting him so early, that is exciting to me. And he's got his fireball all set to go. He is also up for pre order. It's $20.99. Price tag is a little bit more. When they started, it's $25.99, but those stupid tariffs have messed the fun up just a little bit. But I really do feel for this price point, you're still getting an amazing figure. Then last was Nash, and they just showed him, and I am very excited about this guy too. He's got a lot of great options here. I mean, you just hit these poses from the game, and it's so fun. Now that I got Ken in hand, I was like looking at these prototype photos, like, oh, this is cool. But actually having one of these figures and doing these poses, it's like, oh man, I can see how to pull off all this stuff and knowing I'm not going to have to worry about him toppling over. You can see the sonic boom. And they've got the stand. The fact that they come with these stands is so helpful for posing. You can see it's got a little ratchet hinge deal, so you can really get creative with how you display it. So, very much looking forward to getting all three of these guys. And then, of course, we do know what Chun-Li is going to look like. She was on hand during one of these last few rounds of toy conventions, and she looks good in her Alpha 3 attire. Maybe the lower half could be a little bit more pronounced, but I'm curious about that secondary head sculpt as well. But this is a nice looking Chun-Li figure. So we got her already coming. And that's not it, though. I mean, we've got these Street Fighter figures, and that's really exciting. But it really does seem like they're going, hey, we can do more figures faster, which is really exciting for me because I've got so many of these different lines from Storm Collectible, and I'm like, doesn't look like we're gonna get any progress here. But it looks like with these, they're just gonna keep cranking them out, regardless of how intricate the sculpting is, which I'm really happy to see. So you can see here, we've got some more upcoming figures. We got Dark Stars coming, Dark Stalkers coming. We've got Morrigan. We got Lilith coming. That is exciting. That's not all, though. We've got a few more. We've got King of Fighters 98, and we've got Kyo, Goro, and Benimaru. And Benimaru's already up for pre order. I know we'll get these other two really soon, but having these teams up is really fun. And I love the fact that we have three shown right away. So there's no guessing. Are we going to see so and so? Here's a hero team right here. And I'm very excited about that. I mean, again, once you get these figures in hand, it's like, oh, well, let's see this figure. What are they going to do here? So I'm really excited to see, like, hey, how is Goro going to be on his articulation? So there we go. We got those three members of King of Fighters 98. And of course, that lineup is massive. Just to recap, where we're looking right now, we're Street Fighter Alpha 3, even with 11 characters, still need Bison, Guile. Then there's Fei Long. So this row is almost done. Just Guile and Fei Long. DJ, of course. You need my Guy. Arminka's coming. Birdie. Got Akuma now. Evil Ryu. E Honda, Cody, Karen. Always needed Karen. Vega, Blanca. Then Junie and Julie got them coming, or hopefully. Then, of course, Sodom, Dawson, Cammy knocked out Adon, T-Hawk, Rolento. Mission complete. A little bit surprised we haven't seen Sakura yet. Jen, of course. Barhawk's knocked out, and Rose. I assume Rose is just too complex for them to work out, and that's why we haven't seen her yet. But I'm hoping for the next round of 5 or 6 characters. I'd love to see them. would be Sodom. I think he's got a really cool outfit. Cody or Guy, one of the two, but I wouldn't be upset at getting both of them. And then Karen and Sakura, I think those would make for a nice five. I'd like to get Rolento in there as well, but yeah, maybe we'll get seven since we only got five this round. But they're making some real progress here. And I'm excited about it because that's showing for a change that they're not just going with the we're going to tease you with a bunch of stuff. No, we're getting a bunch of stuff shown up for pre-order. That's exciting. So I'm really looking forward to see what they give us next because at this rate, they're going to be rolling a lot faster. And then maybe 2026, I'll be debating my figures of the year between 30 or 40 Storm Arena figures. What do you think? Are you looking forward to these new 5 additions to the Alpha 3 line? Have you pre-ordered any of them? What do you think? Let me know in the comments as always. Thank you so much for watching. This episode of Loud's Figure Files has been filed.